Record button here. All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to our Friday Mastermind. Friday Mastermind. We are here this morning, so we're going to be talking about a couple of things that's going to help your business, guys. Get your focus back, kind of on the main thing. Guys. Just want to open it up. Any gratitude this morning, anything that you're grateful for on this morning. We usually start our Friday masterminds out talking about some gratitude, what you're grateful for. Anybody grateful for anything on this morning? Anybody, one or two gratitudes? Nobody.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Andrew. I am grateful this morning, one, for the good Lord getting us up this morning that we can be together. I'm grateful. My daughter, she is in the delivery room right now in labor to give birth to my ninth grandchild. So I thank God for that and for safe delivery. And I just love you all, and I pray that we have a blessed day.
All right. Congratulations, Andrew. Man, praise God. That's a blessing, man. So we definitely be keeping them in prayer, and yeah, congratulations.
Also, I have a new agent that I'm hoping she joins us today. Niana, she's a agent with I believe Keller Williams, and she was inquiring about and me and Tim. I had Tim talk to her about EXP earlier in the week. So I sent her the link. I don't know if she's able to join us today, but when she come on, we'll make sure we acknowledge her.
Okay, awesome. Good, definitely will welcome her and get her plugged in to everything that we're doing. Good. Because I'm grateful on this morning to and just be in the land of the living this morning, to wake up in my right mind, a good health and strength. Thankful and grateful for my family, my business, and everything that God is doing. So grateful for this dream team. Good, guys. Anybody else, guys? If not, we'll move on. All right. A couple of announcements this morning. EXP at 11 o'clock every Friday, guys. Make sure we plugging into, I like to call it big EXP. Staying plugged into the big company. Spend some time on workplace, hearing the updates. But at 11 o'clock every Friday, that's the main meeting, the leadership meeting. You get to hear the updates and things and different programs and new things that are being rolled out at EXP. So make sure you're plugging in 11 o'clock on Fridays. They stream it on YouTube, or you can go into the world, into the big auditorium, and hear the live updates. And also there's the Icon Mastermind, with the icon conversations. They're doing those as well, so you get to hear from some of the top agents all around the country and what they're doing in their business. So make sure you stay plugged into that as well. All right, guys, let's any quick wins. Can we celebrate anybody? Any quick wins? Any wins from this week?
Yeah, I'll go. I have a house closing Monday. Then also today at 10, I will be speaking with an agent that's in Spain.
Awesome.
Come across this interval just by chance, but not necessarily. It's not necessarily a agent attraction opportunity yet. It's really, I wanted to speak with this person regarding the process to become an agent in Spain for some other folks that I'm interested in bringing on board, some friends of mine. But in talking with this person, this person might be somebody that might be interested in EXP as well. So we'll see where that goes.
Awesome. Okay, Jason, let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, we'll do.
Congratulations. Any other wins, guys? All right, well, we're gonna jump right into it, guys. You don't see my slide?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just gonna hit a couple of points, guys, then we're gonna get off. Learning from the past you, having your best year ever. Want to make sure everybody's, finishing strong. That's always been my, my goal, our goal here at the Dream Team, to see everybody, of course, our vision, our mission, to have everybody earn a six-figure income. So one of the things I learned over the past years, you got to learn from the past you. You got to learn about what's not working, what in you needs to change, what needs to shift. Most of business and everything it's an inside job, guys. It starts on the inside. So internally, what needs to shift, what needs to change? Learning from the past, the balance of this year, we've tipped over to the, the last end of, the last 6 months of this year. What is not working? What needs to change? Are you getting the clients that are you getting new clients weekly, daily, monthly? Are you having closings? If not, you need to change. If your numbers are not where they need to be, you need to learn from your past and see what needs to shift, what needs to change. Always be shifting, always be doing a self-analysis. Like, what about me needs to change? What needs to shift? If there's closings taking place every day, why aren't some of them mine? What needs to shift? Getting clarity on your goals and expectations, your declarations, your imagination. What do you see happening in your business? What do you see happening in your business this year? Where do you see yourself this time next year? This time next year, guys, I'm always future casting, looking into my future. Where do I want to be this time next year? Who's the person that I'm going to be? What's my mindset going to be like? What's my income going to look like? What are my sales going to look like a year from now? Who's the person that I'm going to become? And it's so important to try to become that person now. Start seeing that person that you want to be. Start seeing the level that you want to sell houses at consistently. If it's icon, seeing yourself at that level right now, not putting it off to way to the future, but right now, what do I need to do to level up? Level up, guys. It's a process, but you got to start getting the vision of it and start walking in it. Goals. Your expectations. What are you expecting? It's Friday. Did you expect anything to happen this year? If we go back to Monday, did you put expectation on this week? What was your goals? What did you see happening in your business? Sometimes, we put the big, end of the year goal, but what's your weekly goal? What's your goal today? What do you want to accomplish today? Is it Friday? You're just going to take the day off? Some people may have it like that, but what are you going to accomplish today? What's your goal today? How many people are you going to talk to today? What are you declaring over your business? What do you see? It's so important, guys, to have clarity about where are you going, knowing your numbers, knowing where you're going. If you're looking to cap, guys, you got to know where you stand. If you only have 12 months to cap, or if you've condensed that time frame and you say you want to cap in 6 months, you got to know your numbers. You got to know your numbers. You just can't be running blindly and wildly just all over the place, but you got to be strategic. You got to know your numbers. If you're looking to cap, where do I stand? How many more transactions? It's an 80-20 split, and the 20% that goes to EXP, it goes towards your cap, goes toward that $16,000 cap. So you got to know how to log in and look at your numbers and track and make sure that you're on track to hit it by the goal that you set. So knowing your numbers. The third one here I got is kind of giving, that law of reciprocity, guys. Giving of yourself, your time, your energy, blessing other people, being a blessing to somebody, helping somebody, being a servant type leader. Are you giving? Are you giving in your community, giving to your family? Are you a giver? You know, or you're a tither. You know, I'm and my wife, we're big tithers. We give, you know, we bless our church. We give, you know, we bless leaders. We bless people. Are you a giving? You want that law of reciprocity working for you as well. Who can you help today? Can you help somebody? Can you serve somebody? It's like with prospecting, I'm leading with service. I'm not leading with dollar signs or how can I make money off of the person? How can I serve you? A shift in that mindset, guys, will transform your whole prospecting business because now I'm serving my community. You know, I'm out doing a service. I'm doing a community service. I want to provide valuable information about the market and what's going on. Law of reciprocity, guys. Make sure you know operating in that law of reciprocity in various areas of your life. The law of reciprocity is going to come back to you sowing a seed. You hear us talk about the seed time and harvest, the farming, planting seeds, giving. It's a law. It's going to come back to you. The big one, guys, number 4 here. Again, we're talking about having your best year ever, getting back to the basics, guys, getting back to the basics, taking massive action. Massive action, guys, whatever that, you know, I guess everybody has a different term for it, but really just working, guys, all out hustle, grit, hard work to achieve your goals, to achieve your dreams. How many people can I help? How many people can I serve? How many people can I talk to? Massive action daily, guys. You got to get out of vacation mode, get out of that entrepreneur, that lazy spirit where you just want to wait and you're waiting on the business to come to you. You got to be aggressive. You got to go after it. You're building a business. You know, it's not nonprofit. This is for a profit. You're in this real estate to earn a profit. This is your business. So you got to take massive action every day, guys. You got to get up every day focused, having that discipline, that time blocking discipline. Treating your business like a business, deciding to go pro. I'm going pro. I'm going professional. I have a disciplined schedule where I'm time blocking. The difference between top producers, the difference between icons and the rest of the agents, that we take massive action. We're disciplined with our time. We're consistent. We wake up early every day and go to work. Hustle, grit, grind, hard work. We talk to a lot more people than everybody else. Time blocking, discipline, continuous customer acquisition. I have the mindset that I got to continuously be focused on customer acquisition. Prospecting relentlessly, guys. Massive action when I'm prospecting, talking to people, having conversations, managing relationships with my contractors. I want to get referrals from everybody. I want to stay top of mind with everybody that knows me. I want to remind them that I'm in the business and I'm looking to serve their clients. I want to be their realtor of choice. I want to be their realtor of choice, and anybody, your family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, anybody that you hear talking to real estate, I want to be their realtor of choice. So that's part of my prospecting calls, is I'm calling people that I have relationships with, and I'm training them, I'm teaching them, I'm coaching them on how to send me business. That's what I've mastered over the years. I got an army of people that sends business to Rod Obie in good times, good markets, bad markets. It doesn't matter. I got a strong referral network. That's how I get a lot of business that come in. And I'm, my focus wasn't even to sell any real estate this year, but I got many referrals. You can't turn off referrals. So guys, master relationships, strategically prospecting. Yep, now that person counted as a prospect call, but I also turned it into a call where I'm teaching them how to refer business to me. And it doesn't sound as coachy is, what I'm talking about now is real conversational. And if you hear anybody talking about real estate, you friends, family, neighbors, anybody talking about buying or selling, you're looking for investment property, send them my way. Ask them if it's okay to, I get their information. I got about 3 referrals this week, and I'm in a conference from people. They're sending me the contact information of the people. And because I've had so many of those conversations, how many of those conversations can you have today? They're prospecting conversations because I'm calling them to say, I'm having a conversation with them, but now I'm turning it into a referral training conversation. I'm training them how to refer business to me. They count it as a prospect because if they were looking to, ready to buy something themselves, they would say it. They would and some of them do. I'm thinking about picking up some property myself, but I'm also turning it into a referral conversation. Again, continuous acquisition. This is what separates, again, the top producing the icons, from the rest of the agents. This is what separates the agents, the average agent that only does maybe 5, 6 houses a year to icons who are doing 30, 40, 50 plus transactions. We're having more conversations. Every day I got to be on the grind. I got to be on the hustle. It's a consistent. I just can't do it on Monday or Tuesday and take off, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's a consistent prospecting, marketing, branding myself, social media, people seeing that I'm doing things in real estate. I'm posting it, videos, branding myself over the years. If you look back over my social media timelines, guys, so many videos I used to do back in the day, videos, I'm out and about, I'm shooting video. This video thing is nothing new, guys. I was doing videos 10 years ago. Videos, sending them people, Facebook lives, building relationships, marketing, branding yourself. But those conversations, guys, you got to be having conversations. Top producing agents have more conversations than the average agent. More conversations, regardless of where the leads are coming from. Regardless of where the leads are coming from, they're doing outbound marketing and prospecting and inbound. I get the calls, I get the texts, but when I get the text, I got to make an outbound call to the referral that was sent to me, and I got to have a conversation. More conversations every single day to get appointments. It's not just about calling a bunch of leads, but I got to be appointment driven. I got to do lead follow-up so I can get to an appointment. If you're not going on appointments, guys, y'all heard our analogy. If I got a doctor's office and I don't have people coming in, calling to schedule appointments, then I don't have a business. I'm going to be out of business. So you got to shift your mindset as, around with your business that, man, I got to have appointments. You got to, I know we don't have brick and mortars, but you got to make the analogy like you are, this is your practice. This is your practice. So you got to have clients that you're setting appointments with. Without appointments, you don't get agreements. You got to get out of this fairy tale mindset. Like, this is like HGTV or one of these shows, man, the people know you got to be having appointments. You got to lead generate. You got to prospect. You got to go all out. You got to be relentless to have conversations every day. You got to be smiling and dialing, calling, whether it's expired, for sale by owners, all of your sphere of influence, and booking appointments. You got to go outside of your sphere. Are you going to be hitting the same numbers year after year after year? You're going to be hitting that glass ceiling. You're going to be topping off. It's going to be the end of the year and you still keep hitting the same numbers because you're not talking to more people. You're waiting on the phone to ring from your sphere of influence. You're waiting on a text. You're waiting on a call. You got to be proactive. You got to increase your outbound calls to have more conversations. Y'all good? I know this is.
You're good, Rod.
You're going to wonder why you just stand where you are. Why you haven't hit icon year after year? Why you barely capping? It's a year and you're barely capping. You're not talking to enough people. You're not having enough conversations. Lead follow-up system. You got to have a system for lead follow-up, whether you put them in an Excel spreadsheet or put them in a binder, tracking them some type of way. You got to be tracking. You got to be tracking your conversations. Have an accountability partner. These things I've been preaching for years. You got to have an accountability partner. It makes a difference. If you're going to call the expires and the FISBOs, you want to learn their scripts. You may want to get a role play partner. These are things I did years ago, guys. Once you have a role play, you don't have to have one, but it's good to have one that you practice on with, a couple of times a week or once a day. Get in some role playing groups to learn conversations and dialogues, learn objection handling, learn how to, master the art of establishing rapport with people. Get good with establishing rapport with people. That's what I've mastered over the years, guys. I don't need a whole lot of classes and training on it because I've mastered the art of establishing rapport with people. Learning how to get them to trust me, like me, trust me within a matter of seconds. Being a servant, humbling myself. How can I serve you? Not going in like with a know-it-all spirit. Like you know it all, like you the cat's meow, but going in with humility. How can I serve you? Being a good listener, providing value, providing the numbers. I prepare for different types of personality types when I'm going into a listing appointment. I can cover each and every one of them. They may have different personality types, but I'm going in prepared. I come with all of my numbers. For the analytical person who's gonna they're all about the numbers. They just want to see exactly what the numbers saying, what this house sold for. And then I'm also prepared for, the lovey-dovey person, whichever one that is. That might be the husband, that may be the wife. You just never know which one it is, but I'm always prepared for any type of personality type. So I'm establishing rapport immediately when I hit the door. We had some training about that a couple of months ago in the Agent and Academy, of how you go in and you're establishing a rapport, you're getting good with people. So the same thing with your prospecting, your lead generating before they even become a client, guys. You got to learn how to get good with people where they trust you. They send you referrals. They want to do business with you. But you got to be appointment focused. How many appointments can you set next week? How many appointments? Looking back this month, how many appointments did you go on? Did you go? How many appointments? You're looking back at your numbers, guys. Take some time to do this. It's very critical. We're already about to be in August, 8th month of the year, guys, and you got to look at how many appointments have you been on. Your appointments are going to lead to clients, and clients out either listing a house with you or buying a house, which leads to a commission check for you. So if you never get into an appointment, guys, it's going to be a long time before you get a commission check. It's making sense, guys?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say this again. I said this on Monday. You can't be focused on rentals, guys. Where's this bad training coming on? Yeah, you do one or two, learn the process, but we're a six-figure agent club. This six-figure agent dream team. You're not gonna get to six figures handling rentals. Learn the process, but then you need to learn how to be a good listing agent. Learn how to serve buyers. Yeah, rental's gonna come. Yeah, I help people every now and then with a rental, but that's not my focus. Stop telling people that. If you're on this dream team, stop telling people that.
Hey, Rod, I have a question.
Yes.
So you say once you meet someone, you establish trust. How do you do that? I kind of wanted you elaborate on that a little bit more.
Yeah. It's really your whole attitude, your whole coming from a place of service. People can smell commission breath. When you're carrying yourself like you just want to sell, but you're showing love, you're showing concern, you're showing care, you're asking good questions of people. be a good question asker. That's the right terminology. Ask good questions. Be genuinely concerned with people. Everybody has a certain degree of discernment. And they can discern whether you're really in it for the money or do you really care about my situation that I'm going through, that I want to buy a house. And, when I go on appointments, and like I was with my clients, for instance, down at new construction the other weekend, and we came out of the house and man, these people are not talking to them. They're getting pre-approved and they're not talking to them about the rate. And, they wanted to put down a $40,000 deposit, and they haven't even talked to them about the rate. They don't have a clue about what the payment is. They went down there without me, so I'm catching up. And so, we usually, I would like to get them pre-approved with somebody else so we know exactly what the payment is going to be and all that good stuff. But I told them that this is what the payment is going to be, and y'all need to go home and pray about it. I said, yeah, that's a high deposit. See, I'm detaching myself from the sale. I'm detaching myself from a commission. And that's why they trust me. That's why this is the 4th transaction that they're doing with me. I said, y'all need to go and pray about it. Think about if this is the right time. Because that payment's going to be high. We don't know where the rate's going. People saying a year, but we don't know. Yeah, that payment's going to be up there. Almost $6,000. So y'all go home and pray about it. Let me know, before we go back and sign this contract, before y'all come up with all this crazy stuff to go and they telling y'all who has $40,000 laying around. So they're encouraging the people to go and get a HELOC on their home to pull the money out, which, the money's going to be, you're going to need to bring the money anyway at some point for down payment and closing costs. But the point is, it's a huge commitment, $40,000 that you got to pull out of your 401k or a HELOC. So I'm like, guys, y'all need to pray about it. Let me know this, if it's the right time, make sure you pray about it. So that's my answer. So they feel that trust. Sorry, guys, I strained my voice this week at the convention.
All that shouting you were doing. I hear
Yeah.
you. I heard you down here.
Oh,
I heard you
man.
in the ATL. Yeah, I heard it. You were hollering something.
I was teaching yesterday. I had taught a class, but I was leading I was emceeing for a reception that we had, and the mics wasn't right. You know what I'm talking about, Natasha. The mic's not right, and I was straining. So, because I like to bring the fire, I like to bring the energy.
Yeah, I got you. I feel you. I know.
Yeah,
You've been there, done that.
I had to teach yesterday, but by the grace of God, I got through that. It didn't bother me. I prayed about it, and it didn't bother me. But then after I finished teaching, boom, that voice, it went away again. So. But I hope that makes sense, guys. Makes just people feeling your love, your care, your concern, that you really care about them, that there's something different about you. My people that come into, there's something different. They know that it's something different. They feel the love of Christ. They feel that it's something different about that person, that I'm going to take care of them. That's why I get a lot of VIP clients. I get a lot of the pastors and bishops sent to me because now, it's like I'm there to serve. I'm there to guide them to every step of the process and show them and tell them all the good, the bad, and the ugly that may happen. And again, not being afraid to tell them that, because I'm detached from a commission. It's not all about a check, but it's about serving them, making sure they're covered, they're protected. That's how I do that. And I do it with strangers. I let them feel, man, there's something different about this guy. He gonna look out for me. I'm gonna look out for you. I'm gonna make sure that you protected. Does that make sense, guys? So I'm not going in there, boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's not like that. I'm taking time to really show that there's something different about this person. They're going to look out for me. I'm telling some stories, some analogies, man, with this client. This is what we did. This is the way I was able to get them out of this situation. This way I covered them. Those clients, I told them about some clients of mine that they lost $20,000 earnest money deposit earlier this year. 20,000, older couple, 55 and older community. They didn't give them any grace. The husband's having major issues now. He's having, dementia, and he's going through all kind of situations. They're afraid the wife is, scared to death to get into a new house, to sell their house that they already have and to get this bigger mortgage. So she said, no, I can't go forward with it because my husband's in the hospital. He's having major issues. but they didn't give them any grace and they lost their $20,000 deposit. Older couple. So I told that story to say, guys, make sure, pray about it, think about it, make sure that this is something you all want to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference, guys. That's the difference in how I roll. And I'm sure a lot of y'all have that same type of spirit on this call. We lead with love. We lead with care. We lead with concern for our people. We treat them like family. I treat every client, a potential customer. I accelerate the relationship to almost they feeling like we're family. Master the art of that, guys. Treat everybody with love, with care. I mean, it's the Bible way. That's the way we should be as Christians anyway. Just treating everybody like their family. I hope that helps. So those conversations, those appointments, they're good. That brings me right to that last one, that VIP service, excellence, initiative, communication, VIP service, guys, VIP. I treat everybody like they're VIPs. Everybody's not gonna work out. I haven't had all perfect closings. I had people that we've closed, man, we probably never talk again. But for the most part, I don't want you to think I'm this perfect agent, perfect person. But for the most part, guys, VIP service. I treat them all, everybody, like they're apostle and a bishop, and it just helps me. It treat them all like they're luxury clients. Treat them all like they're VIPs, doing things in excellence. Because you think about it, guys, if you get 3 referrals, especially in our area, if I get 3 referrals, 2 referrals, or repeat business from some of my clients, it's almost as if I made the same commission as if they were $1 million clients. Did y'all get that? They may not be $1 million client. They may be a $300,000 client, but man, I show enough VIP service and love on them and care for them, and they're excited, they're happy, and they're sending me 3, 4, 5 clients to me over the years. It was as if they were $1 million clients. Doing things in excellence, taking the initiative. But guys, have the mindset, for whatever reason, you can't take the easy pill. Buckle down and learn the business, learn conversations, dialogues, learn how to call expires, FISBOs, learn negotiation tactics, not tactics, but training and teaching that, Natasha. Elevate your level, guys, of experience, but so you can rise to the next level, guys. We don't want to us on this call to always be mediocre agents, just agents that's barely making it, selling 2 or 3 homes a year. You got to level up. Don't be doing all these daggone rentals. Focus on being a good listing agent. I want to teach y'all the right way. This is the way agents are. This is the way agents are being taught in rooms where you're paying $1,000 a month for a coach. Learn to be a good listing agent. I'm gonna stop sugarcoating stuff. Not that I sugarcoat a whole lot, but y'all need to be good listing agents. Go all out to learn to be there's enough training out there. You don't have to get $1,000 coach. You got a coach. You got somebody in front of you that's a 4-time icon. I've made multiple millions here at eXp Realty. My family first generation millionaires at this company. But a lot of times the person is so close to you, you're not hearing them. I'm telling y'all how to be successful in this business. Focus on being a good listing agent.
Rod, I just need to step in and say that what he's saying, I gotta give you your kudos for this, because for somebody who has paid thousands for coaching, Tom Ferry, over the years, what Rod is telling you is the truth. You pay for these things, but he's giving it to you free. Everybody on this dream team, Rod, Pam, all the trainers, Jimmy, this is Natasha. These are the things that they teach you. You're getting it for free. Do not let that pass you by, because you're getting it being connected to this team. Pay attention. I wish somebody had told me in the beginning, focus on listings,
Yeah.
list to last.
List to last. List to last. That's right, Marcella. Spot on, guys. Do it ever you can. There's so much free training out there. All Tom Ferry stuff is online, guys. You don't have to sign up for the coaching. You know, Tom Ferry, his father, Mike Ferry. I saw a lot of agents out there at the Mike Ferry retreat. You know, Mike Ferry's the GOAT. Most of the people that you see out now doing coaching, they all got it from Mike Ferry. Mike Ferry's the GOAT, the best, you know. But
Yes, it's just recycle. It's the same
It's
stuff. It
recycled.
comes from all those books that we read, How to Win Friends and Influence People. The one that Gary Keller did, The Millionaire Listing Agent. You
Yeah.
know, all this stuff, it's in the books. You can read it yourself and get it for free, but you're getting it here. You can read the books, but also come to the masterminds, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's there for you to learn, apply it, and you'll have the success. You follow the process and the results will come.
Yeah.
I hear your heart,
Hey, Ro-
Michelle. Thank you.
Hey, Rod, can I just say this? You can pay for coaching. I mean, I am paying for coaching, but no matter how much the coach puts out there, if you're not applying any of this,
Yeah.
if you're not applying any of this, then it doesn't make any sense. Sorry, my house just went out of contract. My inspector showed up early. Sorry, I gotta take this text.
No,
Right.
that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
But
congratulations.
Natasha's right too. You have to apply those. I have years and years of books and books of training. But something always that you said, Rod, stuck in my head. Don't be the smart broke agent, right? You have to apply. You can't learn everything and not do it. You know what to do. Step
Yeah.
out of your comfort zone and go to work.
Step out of your comfort zone. That's it. Go to work, guys. What is go to work? Go to work, guys. You got to pick up the phone. You got to have conversations. That's the work part. You got to have new conversations. You got to learn. Take this weekend. You got to step out. You got to do more in this market, guys. A lot of people still buying, selling real estate, but you got to do more because things are tight right now. You got to do more. You got to have more conversations. You got to get good at calling for sell by owners, calling the expires, calling the withdrawals, do some circle prospecting, but have more conversations. If you can have more conversations, maybe you don't have to call expires. It's never been one of my favorite things to do, you know, but I learned the scripts. I've done it. Get your log sheet, your contact log. We put that out there a couple of times. Track your conversations. How many conversations are you having about real estate today? Have more conversations, be listing focused, calling people who have the listings. Those are the people, expires, they've raised their hand, saying, hey, I want to sell a house, but it didn't sell for whatever reason. It's usually that second or third agent that comes in, that second agent that comes in that can get the house priced right in order for it to sell. So more conversations, hard work, hustle every day. The hustle is how many conversations. The grit is the conversations. The massive action is not doing more busy work. It's having conversations. That's the secret key right there, guys. How many people can you talk to today about real estate, and can you build a powerful lead follow-up system to get an appointment? I got to get appointments. I got to get an appointment. I got to get in front of a buyer seller. I got to get an appointment to somebody. I got to have a buyer consultation or a listing consultation. But you got to learn the listing process, guys. You got to get good. You got to have signs. You got to have a listing presentation. If not, you're going to subconsciously block yourself. You're going to be fearing, you're going to be shying away from listings because you feel like you don't know. That's why you got to partner up with somebody. Partner up with somebody who knows. Get with your mentor. Get a good mentor, guys. If you're not happy with your mentor, you got a lot of family on this team, but if you're a brand new agent, don't try to circumvent the system, guys. You need a mentor because you're brand new, you're going to get stuck. and you're going to need somebody to call on. That's what they're being paid for. But if you try to circumvent the system to go around that little 10%, that 10% is going to cost you 100%. Now you're running around, you're trying to find somebody to help you when you had a mentor there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, guys?
Yes, it does.
The mentor program is there for a reason. That person's being held their feet to the fire because they're getting 10% from you. They got to help you. They got to support you. Yep, we're all here, Dream Team. We're going to help you and support you, but that's what the mentor program is for. And of course, we as a family, we're going to come in, we're going to help you, but listings, get good at listings, guys, and partner up with another agent. If you're not comfortable, hey, you may have to give them a little extra percentage. Guys, don't try to hold on to everything. You're trying to hold on to everything and you're losing. You may have to split it 50-50 with somebody who knows a little bit more than you. You know, that's our motto on the Dream Team. We'll help you. We ain't trying to charge you, but you may have to. You may want to give up a little something to get some expertise and you learn along the way, even if you're out of the mentor program. Go ahead, Natasha.
I just forgot what I was gonna say. It's okay. Keep going. It's good stuff.
You
But
look good
no,
this morning,
just-
Natasha, dressed up.
I know, I actually put on, yeah. Yeah, but application again is such the key to all of this. I know what I was gonna say. Joy and I had put together like a checklist for listings and for buyers. I think we put it into Mighty Nations.
Okay.
So that's a good tool to use so you can have that. I mean, it's nicely done. You can modify it as you want to. I know for the Georgia team, I put even the forms that are needed in there so that you'll know which forms you need to use for what part of the transactions. So like for the GAR forms, I put like the F210, the F101, all of that is in there. So it's a little cheat sheet that we put together for our mentees and our agents. So I think it's a great resource to take advantage of. And if you don't have something on that list, I would recommend you definitely look at it. And I've shared my listing Canva booklet with you guys so that you can take advantage of that and rebrand it to yourself. Guys, again, Rod is saying this is stuff I paid for. I just shared with the Dream Team. Anybody else get to pay for it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I tell somebody outside the Dream Team, call me. I'm like, I'm sorry, you don't have to pay for it. 'Cause I just do this for the Dream Team.
That's what I was trying to emphasize. Like the information that you're getting here, people have paid for in tons of money. There are a lot of free resources online, and there are a lot of people too that I've paid for coaching, or like at the Tom Ferry live events. I've gone to tons of them over the years when I started, because at different brokerages, you just don't get the help like you get at EXP. And all of those agents are now EXP agents, and a lot of them offer all their tools and systems for free as well, that many people paid for, years before, or that we may have had access to, but because we paid for coaching through other coaches like Tom Ferry. Now I've gone to different coaching events, but Tom Ferry is just the one that I've, been with the longest. But a lot of that stuff is online. It's free.
It's free.
Role playing is very, very critical. I think I've done that a whole lot in the beginning, connecting with other agents. Don't just role play. Well, let me not tell you what to do. I'll recommend or suggest role play with different partners. Have maybe one role play partner, set that up per like one day per week. So maybe role play with the same person every Monday, a different person on Tuesday, a different person on Wednesday, however many times a week you think you need, but role play different scripts, go after the low hanging fruit, expireds, for sale by owners. The market is changing. So you need people that are ready to go now. Circle prospecting. Yes, that's good. That's the same thing. It's another word for farming. Okay. Farming takes a long time. It may be 18 months to 2 years. Can you go that long without having business?
I was about to say, can you
want.
describe, because a lot of times we use terms on this call and I still have to go Google it, but can you describe what circle prospecting means, Marcella, for the newer
Yes.
agents?
So circle prospecting is another word for farming. If you're picking a neighborhood that you want to be dominant in, or that you want to dominate, then you're going to call around that neighborhood. Maybe if there's a sale in there or a listing, then you'll call around that listing, call around that sale for business, asking other homeowners if they are interested in selling, or if they heard, you can give them information about the transaction that just took place. Like, oh, there's a home that was just listed in your neighborhood. Were you aware? Do you know what it sold for or what it's listed for? Are you interested in selling? Those types of scripts. But when you're role playing, those are the things or that you'll learn. If you pull up Tom Ferry scripts, you'll see those. RedX has free scripts. Redx.com, redx.com has a bunch of scripts. There's someone in the Black EXP network that posts, they do a role play, I think every Monday and Wednesday for like 20 minutes. It's open to everyone. Call. It's not a long time. Even if you're working, take 15 minutes out, practice. You don't want to practice on your client, but even if you do, I should say customer, even if you do, it's okay. You're on the phone. If you make a mistake, hang up, call the next person. Or laugh it off, make it, make a joke out of it. Like, oh my goodness, I'm stuttering today. I can't get my words out. And then circle back, start over, reset, get out of your head, just do the work. And the more you do it, the better you get. It's just that simple. It's like riding a bike. When you're learning to ride, right? You're not perfect the first time. You're going to put your feet down a couple of times, but eventually you're going to start pedaling and the wheels are going to start turning and you're going to keep going.
That's good analogy.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome, Marcella.
Yeah, I just wanted to say one thing. I know I'm speaking to the choir here, but my wife and I we're currently looking at places to move, and we've been looking up and down the East Coast. And so if you go on YouTube, and I'm sure everybody knows this, you can go on YouTube, you can type out different cities, different areas, and there'll be people that'll talk about that area, talk about properties and moving to this city or moving to that city. And we've been looking at a lot of them. But one thing that I've noticed, if I see somebody that's talking about that, generally they are a realtor, and those that are better at explaining, teaching, educating, when I do a little bit of digging, 10 times out of 10 they're EXP agents. And I found that out. We would see some folks and they would come out and they would talk about a particular area, and they were informational, but they may not have been that good, but those agents that know what they're doing, they come out, they're educational, they educate you, they're they handle that process very well. When I dig in to see who they are, and it doesn't surprise me now that I'm thinking about it, but at first it did. But 10, like I said, 10 times out of 10, they've been EXP agents, and I think that's because of the culture of this company. All the training, all the collaboration that comes from this company, and I've been in other brokerages. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get that anywhere else, and it comes out, and it comes out in ways like this, where you go online and you find these folks that are talking and educating about properties or buying a property or a location, or just giving you information on a particular city. Those are EXP agents, and I think it only comes from being here and being part of this culture.
Yeah, that's good. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Appreciate everybody. Let's go out there and make it. Linda, did you have something, ma'am? I saw you.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, Rod always talked about have tough skin in the business. And I think that's really key, because you may get a lot of no's, but for every no, there will be a yes. And
Yeah.
so the biggest thing is don't give up. Just
Mhm.
keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. You will get to the yes. So just have the tough skin, and it takes some time, but after you get a lot of no's, and all of a sudden you feel like, okay, I'm moving on. So I think that's a real big key, especially to new agents. Don't give up when your friends say no, your family say no, or they say not right now. Just stay in the fight. It will come.
Stay in the fight.
But you got to have a tough skin.
That's it. That's it. And you look, get to the mindset, you look for the nose. Go ahead, Natasha.
No, I was just saying, I mean, I cannot, you gotta have some tough skin in this business. You cannot take the emotions out of it, Joy and I have this saying, okay, you got 30 seconds to cry, pick yourself up and keep it rolling. Because we ain't got time to be wowing over stupidness, because clients do some crazy stuff. I was on the phone with a client last night, and she starts a full-blown yelling, screaming argument with her husband. And I go, okay, I should hang up. And she goes like, no, Natasha, hold on. And I'm like, oh God, I don't know. This seems real traumatic for me. But people do people in, right? So you can't take it personally, because people have all kinds of stuff going on in their lives, and you can't take personally, this is a business. We are running business, and people walk away for some unknown reasons. People terminate contracts. On my last listing, a couple listings ago, I had people terminate the contract and walk away from their earnest money, and I go, oh, what happened? And I had no idea what happened. The listing agent, the buyer's agent never called me. And at one point, one buyer agent said, oh, I don't know what happened either. They just said they didn't want the house anymore. I was like, oh, okay. So, stuff happens. You can't take it personally, everything that happens in this business, because people be people. And that's what I tell my agent. People just gonna be people, and then you just got to keep moving.
That's it. Yep. That's good. That's good.
And may I just add one more thing, because I know we had this conversation a couple weeks ago, and my friends tell me all the time, I'm right here. I can hear you. I'm loud. I'm from the North. You're getting this Jersey passion. So don't think I'm yelling at you. I'm just loud.
Yeah. No. Good, guys. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and the academy guy will be coming back. We're just gonna take a short break, probably go back like when the kids going back in September. So I'm looking at September, just taking off August, the rest of this summer here for the academy, and then to give us some time to kind of revamp some things, and then we're gonna get the registration going back again, get our classes, all of our instructors who are gonna be in, want to teach classes. And then we'll run it for a certain period of time, take a little break, couple of weeks, then boom, start it back new. So it's coming back even stronger. So, all right, guys, have a blessed weekend. Say again.
I said good stuff.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Rod.
Hey, have a blessed one. All right. Have a good weekend. Make sure y'all go to church on Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.